Hey guys, sorry about how low effort this video is. It's my very first one. I'm a fan of more money, and I probably will still be a fan after this, or I am still a fan after this. But I thought the community could benefit from maybe a second opinion on this Twitter arbitrage explained and how Elon Musk just made a 500% return possible because, yeah, you guys need a second opinion. So I suppose the easiest thing to address is whether you really can in fact get a 500% return. So if you look at these prices, you do see that it's 178 and 120. Buy the 52s, sell the 55s. Unfortunately, these are under the column last price. And last price, I mean, you can't use that. What you need to use is the midpoint between the bid and the ask. You need to use the mark price. If you use the mark price, you'll see that actually it's around 67 cents for the arbitrage. Well, I guess I should explain the idea for those of you who may not remember seeing the original video. So basically, he's saying you should buy, and we'll assume you know what calls are and everything like that. If you don't, yeah, I guess this video is, you can stop watching it now. Actually, that's not true. I have a few more commentaries on like whether the deal will actually go through or not. This is just the easiest thing to talk about because he literally got the prices wrong. I mean, those aren't the prices. If you look at the actual prices, you'll find out that you cannot, in fact, buy it for 58 cents. And he said he saw it for 30 cents. I can guarantee you that's impossible. It was never 30 cents, 37 cents, anything like that. So where's he got it at 37 cents? I don't see it now, but at some point he said this was only going to cost 37 cents or something. No. It's going to be at least 67 cents. So as we can see, at 67 cents, if the deal in fact goes through at 54.20, you're buying it for 52.50. You've paid 67 cents, so you're going to be making 2.5 times your money, which is what? Is that like 250% or is it 350%? Never know whether you need to add the extra percent, but 350%, you don't have the same as 500%. Plus, you're going to be paying a lot of fees. So realistically, you could probably reduce that down to, let's say, maybe, I don't know, can you edit this like 200%, something like that. As for how we know that it's going to be 67 cents, again, you have to take the midpoint between the bid and the ask. And in this case, that's going to be $1.85 for this price. And then here it's going to be like 17. So $1.85 minus $1.17.
And you'll see that
Oops. And when we subtract the midpoint, $1.17 from $1.85, we get 68 cents. So it's even going to be worse than this. Plus, realistically here, hey, so this is my first YouTube video, so I'm not really trying to cash in, but if you are going to buy a subscription to this website, maybe let me know because I can become an affiliate first, and hey, I'd love to do that. But you don't need a subscription for this. All we're going to do is check out the liquidity of these Twitter options. All right, so I'm in here looking at these Twitter options. I'm looking at the liquidity. So the bid-ask spread for the January 14 is around 50 cents. And they say the ratio here is like 6.5%. You're not going to be paying the bid-ask spread in its entirety. Maybe you'll be paying like, I don't know, 10% of it or something. But even so, you're probably going to be losing around 10 to 15 additional cents. So when you see that this is priced at 68 cents, what you actually need to do is maybe add on an extra 10 cents. And so you'll probably be paying more like 78 cents for that spread. All right, I've started to fill out the prices. You got it. $4.50 for the 45 call, $3.30 30 cents for this call. And when you do the math, the difference between those is $1.20. And then when you look at how that $1.20 compares to the $2 gap between 45 and 47, you get around a 60% probability. All right, so these are the strike prices. If you go to Yahoo Finance, you should be able to see these are the midpoint option prices. So the 45 call option for January 2023 costs $4.50. All right. Now, when you look at the difference, you get these differences. So you have like a 3-cent gap up here between the 23-cent 60 call option and the 57.5 26-cent call option. It costs 26 cents. So you get those differences. Then you divide it by the gap between the strikes. That gives you the percentage probability that it'll be, you know, up to that strike and above. So down here, the market is pricing a 60% chance that it gets to at least 47, versus it's only a 44% chance that it gets to at least 50. You can see the higher up you go, the less likely it is to get to that number, until by the time you're asking the market to get up to 60%, or $60 rather, the market only thinks there's a 1% chance that it'll get to you know, $60 or above. Okay, then you can use that to look at the gap. So if the market says there's a 60% chance it gets to 47, but only a 44% chance it gets to 50, then that kind of means the market thinks it's going to lose 16% probability across that gap. And you can calculate that for each gap. Obviously, the math is not, you know, these prices, I'm just using the midpoint between the bid and the ask. You're not actually going to be paying that. You'll be paying an actual price, probably closer to the ask. And when you pay that price, these actual numbers will correct. You're not going to have weird things like 16%, 4%, 15%, 21%, right? These are all probably around 16%. And then you can see as soon as you get up above the proposed purchase price, the percent drops dramatically to 3%. So, you know, that's the market kind of already has that price in. Everything above, very, very little percent chance of it happening, 1%, 3%, something like that. And even though the current market price is near $40, you know, the market is actually fairly confident it's going to get to at least 47, like more likely than not. So the question you have to ask yourself is, if the market already thinks there's only 1% chance of it getting to 60, and there's at least a 60% chance of it getting above 47 for January 2023, what can you really do in the options to make money? Like if you were to try and buy the 52.5 and sell the 55, you know, there's, according to the market, only a 25% chance that Elon Musk will be paying the original 52.40, or is it 54.20? Yeah, 54.20. So, you know, because there's a 25% chance, you really shouldn't be able to make more than 3 times your money, right? Because for every 25 cents you put down, you have the option of making $1 total, so you'd be making a profit of 75 cents. So that would be 3 times your money. So I guess 3 times your money would be, what, 400% return? But then again, you have to counter in the fees and the bid-ask spread and all of that stuff. Plus, this 25% is maybe not fully accurate. But anyways, you get the point that it's not like these options might even be more accurate probabilities than the stock price. Because when you look at the stock price, it's only $40. It's kind of like, well, why would the stock price be so low if the market kind of already thinks there's at least a 60% chance of it going higher? And that's an interesting question that I can't actually answer. I don't have that level of knowledge. My guess would be that it actually is totally logically consistent and cannot be used to make money, but beyond that I can't say much more. So I think that this is fairly close to what More Money proposes, where he says there's a very high likelihood of the deal occurring. The market seems to think so. The market seems to think there's a really huge likelihood of the deal closing, but they're not sure on the price. The market does seem to think, hey, it's going to be a bit lower. So if there's a 60% chance of it getting at least 47, but only a 44% chance of it getting to 50, the market seems to be pricing in maybe there's a 50-50 chance of it getting around to $48, $49 a share for the deal. And I think even More Money would admit that this could be a negotiating tactic by Elon. Maybe he's trying to lower the price. So, it's not so clear. It's not so clear to me, at least, that this is, a 500% return opportunity. I mean, it's definitely not, because I've already shown you More Money was using the wrong prices. But, and I definitely don't think it's worth $70 to Elon Musk simply because he can get rid of compensation. I mean, he can fire employees, so can Twitter as a public company fire employees. So, anyways, I'm still a fan of More Money. I still look forward to seeing more money's. I still look forward to seeing more money videos and whatnot. But well, anyways, give me some feedback. This is my first video. I know it's complete shit, and it's probably gonna be my last video, to be honest. So, anyways, all right, take care. Bye.